Hello, glorious canal Spillway that spills into this massive lake. How the hell are you today? My name is Josh. I've actually fished you a lot. You guys have never seen this place because most of the time when I come here I catch 3 or 4 tiny little smallies and it never makes it into a video. Maybe it made it into a video once when me and Boo were out here, but it wasn't a full video. So old B Jizzle finally woke up. We're gonna just start here and then eventually head on to somewhere else. I can't imagine that we'll actually get a full video here, but it's worth a dang shot. Stuff and things, but alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is all right, you dirty stash stains. It is getting later in the day. We're still heading west. We're just making a little pit stop. I typed into where we're going next and it said an hour and 10 minutes. I was like, no, screw that. We're gonna make a stop right in the middle. We need to try to get B Jizzle a fish. This whole trip he hasn't caught anything yet. I'm starting to feel really bad for him, so everybody pray for B Jizzle. But yeah, we're gonna give it a shot, throw some swim baits, throw some underspins, throw some maybe blade baits, and see if we can't catch something, anything at all, before we move on, stuff and things. But alrighty, I'm gonna start with the underspin because it's been the MVP this trip. I'm not gonna say it yet. Okay, I'll just say it because I never say it enough. Because there's not a lot of places that I fish back home that I can actually use 6 cent stuff. But discount code STASH on 6 cents fishing. The under guy has been catching guys. Usually throw a bass jig here, but I'm gonna commit to baits that are white because all I've ever caught here were tiny little smallmouths. And imagine the baits that are white would catch other species than just smallmouth. And bass jigs mainly catch smallmouth. So we will take smallmouth. We are very cool with catching smallmouth, but we want them to be the bycatch to other things. Hopefully I just got bumped. Something just hit that. And stuff. Oh, my bad.
I was like, is that a...
No, that was me. I thought you were farther to the side. But something big, like, knocked like so many minnows out, man. Another one. Maybe we just need to try some smaller swim baits. Mine's definitely too big. Got one. Yep. I don't think it's a smallie, but it might be. I think it's a white bass. Little white bass. My first ever white bass here in my life. First white bass of the trip too.
Yeah. Well, you got your whitey you're going after.
Yep, I got old whitey. Now we need the... Now we need the bigger, uglier cousin. Well, nothing crazy, but white bass numero uno. Never caught one here. So we did it. And B Jizzle finally caught some fish. Starting to worry about him a little bit. His sanity, his mental health, all of the above. He's doing good now. He's doing good now. And I'm doing a little bit better after catching my first white bass of the trip. And stuff. I'm gonna try blade bait actually. Just give him something a little bit different to look at. I'm not sure if there's actually wipers out there or if they're just smaller white bass. But usually they're mixed together. I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but with more hooks, maybe there'll be a better hookup ratio. And it's flashy, and it's minnowy, and it's small, and it's worth a shot. Getting bumped by some presumably smaller white bass out there, and with 6 hooks on this, maybe I'll actually catch them. Got something. Got something. Dang smallie up there. I thought they would stick to the rocks. I thought anything I got up in there was gonna be a white bass, but I was wrong. An old red-eyed bass.
Right by your feet?
No, he was actually up in there, surprisingly.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Neato. Nothing crazy, but knees and toes. and stuff. Got slammed. Absolutely slammed. Another smallie in there. Well, I was dead wrong. I suppose at the other canals that I fish, they're smallies kind of on these flat banks, but whenever I've fished here, they've always been down by the rocks. Is this dude trying to spawn? He's like all colored up. Colored up. Another smallie. Not big, but she is pretty. And she did smash that blade bait.
Very good.
Smashed. Just up in this little current break. It doesn't seem like there's as much of a... Was that a fish? Was that a fish? Was it big? It sounded big.
Yeah.
Oh shit. We're doing something now, B-Jizzle. Doesn't seem like there's as much of a current break on the other side though, but definitely got some swirly pool stuff going on this side, and it seems to be helping. That being said, the bigger fish like the wipey dipies might be on the other side and that heavier stuff. I have to make a couple casts over there eventually. Maybe. Definitely ran into that fish, but I definitely did not mean to. Yep, I don't think it ate it though. Oh, it did eat it, and I was trying to shake it off because I didn't think it did, but it's a walleye.
What?
Yeah. Switched to a bigger blade bait, and I could have sworn I just ran into this fish, but it definitely ate it. Kinda. Had the back hook in its mouth at first. Not a bad one. Up in the heavy current guy.
Did you eat that?
Yeah, he had the back hook in his mouth at first till he dove. Definitely a keeper. I just still don't want to deal with it. Barely a keeper though.
Oh yeah.
Walleye. Walleye. The old 6 cents slice, smaller-ish size that they didn't make just for me, but they made and I was happy about it. And they did send me some. Still wish they made one just a little smaller. So if anybody from 6 cents is watching this, smaller blade boy, please. But this one's good for this. I think this is a 1/2 ounce. And I mainly use 3/8. So really I'm just being picky. I totally thought I ran into a carp. I was wrong though. I was wrong. My first walleye ever from here and stuff. Oh. Smelly.
Really?
Angry smelly. On the old purple blade.
Little one, right?
I put on a little bit bigger one. This one's a 1/2 ounce.
Do you have more of those on you?
I do, but it's red, which might be fine. I was catching them on the 1/4 ounce too. Oh. Tons of smallies up in there, man.
Moving faster.
Yep. Throwing a little swim bait up in there, and I got the one white bass, but that was it on the swimmer. Maybe. Catch a few more, maybe one big fish. Walleye was pretty cool. I've only ever caught tiny smallies here, so anything but those was pretty cool. White bass, smallie, walleye. Oh shit, I just got smoked. That's bigger. That thing hammered it.
Really?
Yep.
Mid-knot. Hold on, let me
Oh gosh, I got a plant. That thing absolutely smoked it, and it's not as big as I thought. It was just fighting hard. What in the f is that? Dude, that thing is weird.
Oh.
That's a red horse.
Red horse, yeah.
Holy shit. Dude, I swear to you.
I saw a couple of them over there. That's what was coming up to the top, because it's like, I swear that thing was red.
I swear to you, that thing hit it harder than any of the smallies.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, that's sick. I've only ever seen one of them. I love them. Will you big camera it? Because I like them so much.
Yeah. That's kind of cool.
That is cool. I wish we had some night crawlers. I bet if we...
I saw like 3 or 4 of those over there. I wondered, I thought they were just carp with really red tails.
That dude's neat.
He hit that?
Dude, I thought so.
Yeah.
I thought it was a wiper, man, or a walleye, or a white bass. I knew it wasn't a smallie because they've just been gum jobbing it. Alrighty, kind of a weird dude. And he obviously didn't eat it, but I swear it certainly felt like he did. But I'm not sure what kind of red horse this is. Golden red horse, is that a thing? He's kind of golden, he's kind of red, so that would be my guess.
I think it's a northern red horse.
I have no idea, but it is a red horse because it's red. But I've only ever seen one of these. There's like multiple different red horses, but pretty neat and stuff.
Great musky bait.
Is it?
Oh, I don't know.
Dude, I could have swore that thing slammed it.
That was cool.
That was pretty cool and stuff. I could have swore that thing absolutely slam-bonied it. And I've never wanted night crawlers so bad.
Dude, can you imagine floating a night crawler down?
This would just be a cool spot to have a minnow or night crawlers and just a couple split shots and throw it up into that pool and just see what grabs it.
Yeah.
We don't have any though, so that stinks.
Hey.
Rock. Got hammered.
What, after the snack?
Yep. Smoked it, man.
Smaller guy?
Smallie guy.
Seems to like up in that fast water right there.
Yeah. We might have to switch off. Even the small smallies are cool, even though that one's kind of one of the ugliest ones yet because his eyes aren't even red, but love me some smalies.
Can't beat it though, fishing a little spring canal.
Yeah, it's a cool little place, man. I've always stopped here just because I like the way it looks, even though I never do that well. Something about a spot that looks cool, and moving water, and clear water.
Yeah.
And just a place like this in general, you know, it just really gets me wet. Literally wet. My socks are wet for the first time this trip. Got slammed. Oh, f oh, dude, I think that was another white bass or a wiper. I don't know. It definitely slammed it though.
That wasn't very far out.
No, it was right there. It's pretty deep though, right here though. That was a lot of those. I'm also trying to keep track of where this guy's casting.
Yeah, it's like the...
No. I'm under you. I threw close to this left side. I don't know what I got. It might be...
Oh no, it's a freaking red horse.
No, it's not. Oh my God, it's a quillback
Yeah.
in the mouth. Doubt it ate it, but it's a dang quillback in the mouth. Dude, he's jumping like a damn smallie. I want to see if it's actually in his lips.
It is.
Sure looks like it to me. In the dang yap. I don't think these are minnow eaters though, but I think it was just kind of a coincidental in the mouth, but it's legitimately, I about hooked myself. My baby hands are just a hair too small. Legitimately inside the mouth. Look at it.
It is in the mouth.
That's weird, man. That is weird. So what, smallies, white bass, wipers, walleye, red horse.
Quillback.
And I think this is actually just a river carp sucker, but
Yeah.
same thing as a quillback, just less of a quilled back. So what, 6 species at a place that I said was gonna suck and we were leaving in 10 minutes? I mean, that doesn't suck. That one I threw literally on our side up in that little corner.
Really?
Yeah.
Something about moving water, man.
Just gets
Really
me,
tickles them.
well, they just pile up there, man. Free oxygen. Free food too. Sick, man. Sick.
Turned out to be a pretty good spot.
Yes, it did.
Struggling with this way bait.
I think that was a wipe. Oh, I still got it. I still got it. I still got it. I still got it. This is definitely the biggest fish of the bunch.
Okay.
I feel head shakes. It's either a wipey or a carp that's snagged. I don't know which.
You even let that one fall?
No, that was like at the top, man. I reeled a little bit, but other than that, he was just kind of there. And then he switched directions so fast that I thought I lost him.
Pretty big.
I don't know. He's scaring the minnows though. I don't think it's a wiper. I think it's more along the lines of a trash fish that I ran into. But I don't think there's any other, oh, he came off. I don't think there's any other better bait we can be using though than a blade bait.
Yeah.
As far as fish eating and apparently running into a couple too, but there's been people throwing swim baits, man. Even me.
Yeah, I was gonna say I tried it.
Something about it just falling to the bottom faster, you know. They gotta make a split-second decision. Eat it or don't eat it, and it seems like they're mainly eating it. Oh, I just got hit right here.
I just got crushed.
I just got crushed right at my feet.
That was literally simultaneous.
Yeah, mine might be a wiper, dude.
Oh my gosh, he was right here. Just
Mine is
hammered it.
definitely not a smallie, I don't think. Maybe it is. Nope, wiper. Wiper.
God dang.
Right here, man. I was just kind of lifting and falling it.
No, mine was right here.
Did you get hit again? Second wipey. I was just thinking about switching to a swimmer because the past couple fish that I've hooked up to, I definitely don't think hit it. I think I had a couple more red horses that I ran into. Blade's just working.
Good, nice one.
Yeah.
That was funny. We both got one right here.
Likely yours was probably a wiper too. They roll in groupies. But we're gonna stay here a little bit, see if old B Jizzle can catch a couple more, and then we're probably gonna move on. Yeah, I'm chill with what we got.
Yeah, true.
But you would think eventually there'd be a big dog random something. But yeah, try to catch a couple more fish and then off to the races. Or something like that. And stuff.